They abut property on Lebanon anyway, so
Okay.
to host outdoor events at Blueberry Hill Farm, which I don't know any more than that. But they're just letting, town of Acton is letting all the abutters know, you know, town of Lebanon owns land up there and is an abutter.
Okay.
So, I don't know if you guys are interested in that. I may end up, I may not.
Yeah.
Does Acton have a permitting process for that kind of thing?
I don't have any idea. I would assume so. They have a zoning ordinance as well,
Oh,
which means they must have a comprehensive plan.
it ain't time for me to move to Acton.
You are really about starting controversy.
Oh,
Oh, this is kidding. Oh.
That's about changing the
Oh, okay, I got it in my packet.
voting date. Okay.
Got that in it here.
I will go out and see if I can hook up that other interview. That guy that you were just telling me about. I'll see if I can get
Okay.
him. I don't know if he'll come this short notice at this point. I called him yesterday.
Okay.
who wants to change the date of the vote?
We've been talking about corresponding it with the school vote.
Right?
Do we want to know any of this in the minutes?
What's that?
We don't wanna know any of that in the minutes.
That's in your packet.
Both of them are public information.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Gosh, it's warmed up in here in a hurry, didn't it? Yeah.
All this stuff shoved in my box. Okay, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Through this weekend, I got 4 pages of assessments for mobile homes done. All those mobile homes that are over in Colonial Park, so the mathematical process. So I've got
Okay.
4 pages of those done I can share with you guys.
Mhm.
That is for your guys' review. Take a couple minutes and read it. Public participation policy.
Keep us shut up.
What does it say?
No, but I'll bet you that one passes quicker than the ethics policy.
The second last page.
Ah,
Oh.
you remember what article number it was?
It's, let me see,
Yep.
I remember that. Okay, this right here. Now, John Shaw, Mrs. Mrs. Armstead bought that land from John Shaw. I mean, I only heard from the people after I moved there.
Okay. Okay. I stumbled across something in here as well that was to do with Bog Road way back. I think 4 or 5 years, no more than that, 8 years ago, they were dealing with Bog Road as where's the cutoff place. And MMA gave an opinion, which I filed over there. I'll have to go dig it out. But basically, if the town, when they closed the road, if they didn't reserve a public way, then it probably doesn't have it, and it probably means the abutters own to the center of the road. So, makes it a little more interesting, a little more digging to do. Barley Road and all these other closed
Yeah.
roads.
I went down Orrill's Hill Road today, and it says 2/10 of a mile on that paper. And 2/10 of a mile actually ends right at the end of the pavement, not even at the culvert. Way before that culvert.
That's from the village out.
No, from Prospect Hill Road, from the stop sign down the end of the pavement is 2/10 of a mile. Exactly what that paper says we maintain.
And we were kind of questioning Barley because it seems like those numbers are flip-flop from upper and lower. Like they may have been reversed.
Yeah, it could be too.
So that, I wouldn't trust any, it's
Yeah.
hard to say. Without going back and actually.
If you know the names of the people that are thrown out on those papers, it's one thing, but
Yeah.
you'd have to be
Well, you just gotta go back and check the deeds.
around for a while to know who those people are.
Yeah.
I'm not old enough.
Me either.
Yeah, so. I mean,
That's just before my time.
yeah, a lot of them are. I mean, that paper's old, you know. They wrote on it. It's like some of the stuff's 1928 and 38.
Now, did these pass? That's the other question.
And don't give the results.
No. But at least it gives us,
Yeah,
well,
Yes.
Mandy and I went checking, and for some reason there's a few books missing. Maybe just misplaced up in the vault up at school or what, but I think it was from mid-year 38 to 42. They're
there's
missing.
something, there's like 238.
Yep. Yep, we have one with all the different articles, and then it splits. It's like it's the
Like the 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Yep.
But I only took this one because it was
Fiscal
first.
year back at that time was December 31st.
Mhm,
and-
true.
And so maybe that's why.
Maybe, and that's about where it ended, was June, if I remember right.
Now,
Yeah.
Anyway. I'll take this and make a photocopy of it.
sure. I read some of those books. In 1939, your father got an award for not missing school. I thought you'd like to know.
I bet he did. In 39,
39.
he would have been 11 years old.
Hmm?
He would have been 11 years old. And that must have been about the time that they were getting ready for him to stop going to school, because he started taking care of my grandparents.
But anyway, I thought you'd like to know.
Wow. Never mind. I got roots.
Okay.
After you get those in there, Tommy, would you do me a favor and bring the whole box over?
So just handed you one of those in there.
Sure. Sounds good if I'm right there for now.
Go ahead.
Alright. I got an application from somebody.
Okay.
So I'd like to use him if, I talked to him a little bit. I knew him from before. He was on the fire department back when I was on it years ago.
Okay.
And he moved away.
Yep.
He's a pretty good guy when he's on the fire department. He just moved here, so
Okay.
it's the only application we've had since February or last time we put out the thing.
Yeah, right. I was just looking at that yesterday.
So
So
I
on the door
don't
up there.
know. Be good if we could use him. He'll give me somebody else to use. So. How's it going?
I'll make copies for everybody so we can look at them later.
Alright, this, I got the LRAP paperwork here.
Yeah, I left it in your box.
I filled it out.
Okay.
I called the state to ask her, she just said anything that we've done, write down, doesn't have to be the money is just in the account. Like she said, it doesn't, the town can use it for anything that we want as long as it's over that. So I just wrote down the roads we did this year. I filled out everything, but it needs the selectmen to sign those 2 spots on the back and then mail it back. Well, I'm assuming it says town manager, but not anything about department head, so I'm assuming that you guys need to sign it?
Yeah. Municipal officers or designated.
Yeah, so that was what, I'll leave that with you guys just to sign. 2 of you have to sign the back and saying, and then we can send that back so we get that money. It has to be in by August 1st.
Yep.
We haven't got much time.
No, I think they probably give you a little run, I'm sure, but it'd be nice to get right in the mail.
Well, that's a fax thing or something anyways, or email.
No, it's good. Well, it can be email, but
Red pen?
That black one.
Oh, black.
they don't do
Oh,
fax anymore. They only do email and mail. Mail will get there fast enough. It's only going to the state of Maine.
Well, I suppose what's in the mail before the 1st, it's good anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure they just want it there.
Whatever.
Get that mailed over.
The addition at the old town hall,
Oh, you want to sign it?
Library.
Where's this for?
Sure.
Sign it too.
they built that with the lumber from the 38 hurricane.
Oh, no kidding.
It was dated after it. Alright, then I get these bids for the mowing and the paving. I don't know if you guys probably have copies, I think.
Yeah.
I got
I just need you guys to approve them before I can have her, so she can email them out.
I think those changes in dates, right?
Yeah, all we pretty much changed is the dates. They're a little bit later than usual. But that's all we changed. Well, the mowing, I had her take out the thing for the flail mower.
Yeah.
We never get anybody that has a flail mower, so we never get any bids. So we end up just having somebody do it. Like, I'd rather have somebody want a bid to do it than have somebody do it. Which we still might not get a bid, but.
What does that mean, John? All roads must be tagged.
It's the, they put down a tack, it makes it stick to the old pavement. So if you don't put it down, it just peels right up. Just like an adhesive that when the pavement goes down on the old pavement, it sticks.
Have you got a copy of the place for us to sign?
Of the bid?
Yeah, the bids.
We don't usually have a place to sign anything.
Oh, that's right.
The old ones did, you just, maybe we'll email it out or put it on the thing,
Post, yeah.
Okay.
so.
Alright. We need to get that done yesterday.
Yeah, it's, all you guys say it's alright, we can do that.
Yeah, because usually they'll put in their bid as a contract, and that's what we'll end up signing that contract when we award it.
Yeah, absolutely, when you award it, you'll
Yeah.
sign it.
That looks fine to me. You guys have any comments or anything on it? No?
No
That's all right.
complaints, we just, I agree we need to get on it.
And then,
Get done.
You gonna,
I'll have to let Mandy know if she can email it.
Sue won't be until Thursday.
Alright,
Yeah.
I guess what Mandy usually does it well. Laura had done it, so it's
Okay.
Mandy anyway, so. State called me back on Fall Road again. When I called dispatch, it was their responsibility.
Yeah, yeah.
When I went over and looked at it, now we only maintain one link off the bridge. So now they're saying it's our responsibility, so we're gonna have to fix it. It's one guardrail. I just let mainline fence know. They won't come out and do a price. They send them pictures. If they can figure it out by the picture, they'll send, or they're just gonna come do it. It's kind of a thing we need to get done, so we can't, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
so.
It's a safety thing.
Now, on that though, that should go through the, because that was an automobile accident.
It should be his insurance.
His insurance will pay.
I don't know who-
Reimburse us.
I don't know who goes after the insurance company. I don't know whose job that is.
Anybody in that chair?
Or that anybody even got the information, except the
You
police
are.
report. That'd be probably, I'd say,
Yeah. Well, the fire department always takes down, well, they did years ago, so I'm assuming they still did, all the insurance and everything, name and everything
I
else.
would guess not, only because of all the stuff I've dealt with the rescue, that there's been that missing gap with billing to Comstar. And so that we've set up that link with the state police, so I would double check with state police, they probably have that information. Because yeah, you definitely should pursue that through his insurance.
Who would I get that to, though? I mean, I wouldn't be in my job to get contact the insurance company, or it would be?
I would say so. If it's reimbursement to,
Alright, so I'll
it's
call.
gonna come out of your budget.
Yeah,
No, that's what I was wondering. I didn't know if
so
it was-
probably, yes.
Alright, I'll take care of that. I'll call. and
Cause we'll
see.
pay for it out of your budget up front, and then you should
Yeah,
get a reimbursement.
I'll call and see.
Yeah.
And, alright. And, what else do we have here? The grader. Everybody's busy. I need to get some grades roads graded, there we go. And, everybody's busy and nobody wants, I mean, I think like they would do it if they made actually money when they're grading, but to leave what they're doing and, no, I don't know if there's anything we can do with that hourly rate or what, but I'm having trouble getting anybody to grade, cause
What are we at, 80?
we're at 80.
Yeah, we're at 120,
20 is what?
117, I was thinking.
Yeah,
somewhere
because
around
like
there.
right there, because when I call people other than who we have in town. Nobody wants to do it anyways, first of all, but when I do, they want like 120, 125 to do it an hour. When we're at 80, they're not gonna come out and do that, you know, so. But I think the people in town would be more likely to do it too if they actually made money when they were doing it, you know. So,
I would say it should be posted anyway. Put out the bid. I think we did that earlier this spring anyway, didn't we? Or did we just have, I don't think we just had somebody go do it.
yeah, you went around and talked to people, but I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
And we just had them do it because we couldn't get anybody. We called, I
Yeah,
called the guy in Milton, nobody
right, right, right. That's
nobody
right.
wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So we couldn't do anything with it. So,
Yeah, because I remember being surprised how cheap it was, really.
it wasn't
to have
that
done.
bad, yeah.
It wasn't bad.
It'd take them like 2, 3 days to do every road in town, and it's not that bad. But it is cheap, I mean, like I think you talked to Mark and he said, you know, they don't make enough money to do it.
Yep.
If you were to put it out to bid, I think you would be tripling what you're paying now,
Yep.
so.
Does it have to be done?
There's some roads that do need to be done, yes.
Cotting Road's horrible.
Yeah, but I've tried, and like I said, they don't.
Yep.
Nobody wants to really do
Well,
it.
if you put it out for bid,
Well, yeah, I mean, we can't get anybody, that's the problem. You can put it out. You know, I think we should be put out.
Yeah, we can
It's
put
gonna
it
be
out.
the same people that end up bidding,
Yeah,
you
they're
know,
just gonna add
anyway.
that price up higher, so they make money on it. That's what you're gonna.
But they're gonna put it in there at their hourly rate, which probably is what you're gonna have to end up paying anyway. So I think we're smarter to put it out to bid and pay their hourly rate than just say, hey, we're gonna pay your hourly rate when you have a rate sheet,
Yeah.
you know.
Alright.
Less,
So you wanna do a bid for the year?
maybe for next year. I think for now, what do you got, one more grading?
1 or 2, you know, yeah.
Why don't we plan on, I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but we should probably plan on next year for the year.
To bid, yeah.
And then you can put the terms in there, how many times and what we expect. And
Yeah, yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
I'm just curious, because we just did it this spring.
Yeah.
All the roads? I can't remember.
No, well, we did all the roads this spring.
Yep.
There was a couple that just needed to be touched.
And now
up.
you don't need all the roads.
No, all the roads don't need it now, but the ones that do need it.
But you could figure out from the billings from last time, how many hours it took and what they billed us for hours
Yeah,
at 80.
yeah.
And then you should be able to figure out a pretty good estimate.
Yeah, I think it was like $2,800 right off the top of my head last
That's what I was
time.
thinking, three. I was
Yeah,
thinking three.
and I think this time it would probably be around 15, a little lower. I think it's about half of them. Garden Road, Bali Road, Lower Guinea Road, I know for sure are horrible, you know. There's a couple more that wouldn't hurt to run a grader down them, you know, that.
Yep.
So you don't have to just go out special for another road in a couple weeks.
And you figure another 50% on top if you jump from 80 to 120.
Yeah,
You figure another 50% of
yeah,
the pay on top.
Yeah.
So if they were three, they should be 45. You know, something like that. So if you're gonna be down to 15, bring it to 2150 or something, 2250. You know,
Yeah.
so
yeah,
if you're paying 120 an hour,
yeah. So,
which isn't too bad anyway either. I mean,
no, I don't think I would pay a grader $117 an hour to plow snow. I
No,
think
right.
that's too much money. My opinion, I would probably wouldn't use them anyways. They get just too slow. But to grade the roads is
Beating
different
their
than
machine,
beating their machine, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just trying to correct. What do you want me to do? You want me to try to get somebody to do it this time and for a little more, or?
what do you guys think? I would post a bid, and I would give it a reasonable amount of time. If you get nobody bidding on it, then do it.
Then we gotta do it.
Yeah, we gotta get it done. But at least post a bid. Covers all of our backsides that way.
So you want me to post a bid for the rest of this year, or just for this one time? Or?
Well, if you think it needs to be done twice, I would
I think it's gonna probably need to be done twice.
bid it
Just
for the
before,
twice.
I would think just before it freezes.
I would do it both times.
Alright.
Bid it out for both.
2 times green. All right. I will. I'll put that out and
I would-
get that taken care of.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to get anybody, and
We're
it'd
gonna
be
do
nice if we had somebody we could.
Gonna do it before snow, but still this fiscal year is what you're talking about bidding, so you're gonna do it again in the spring.
Goes by ground freeze.
Not really good by
You
spring
don't-
anyway.
You can't do
It's
it
too
by
wet.
Yeah, it's usually beginning of June. You're thinking about it again. You got to get the water out of the roads.
Well, so that's what I'm asking. You're gonna
So
do it
you probably
again
will be one more time on this budget.
on this budget. I would post it for the 3 then.
All right. All right, because it probably will be one more. It's just as soon as the mud season gets done.
Yep.
They need something to smooth them out.
Yep. Then you want to double check your budget and make sure the money's there and to
Mm.
do it.
Yeah, yeah. So that's that. We just kind of talked a little bit about that Orrill's Hill Road. I know I talked to Ben. I had a call from the guy that goes up the hill just past Tony. It's way off the town maintained section, and he said that the selectmen said that they would maintain that hill. I've never been aware of that. I know one time there was a huge washout and somebody said dump a load of gravel in there, and we did, and we smoothed it out just to make it passable. I think that was when she was living there, and now this guy's living here, and he's arguing with me that I told him that he's got to come up here, but he called me again and left a message, but he didn't leave a phone number. I looked at the caller ID. The phone number I have doesn't take incoming phone calls. Went up there, nobody was there today, so I haven't been able to get a hold of him again to tell him he's definitely got to come here, but just so you know, he's probably going to come here, and he's probably not going to be pleasant. So
That's how
he wasn't
What's
pleasant.
new?
Yeah,
That's your-
I know. I'm just letting you know because I feel bad, but I mean,
Ronnie, do you remember anything about Orrill's Hill?
I remember you didn't go any further than Sinclair, where the old guy died, and Sinclair bought.
Yeah, the next door, the next house. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we.
yeah, I know the paper says 2/10 of a mile. Like you said, some of them are confused on upper and lower. 2/10 of a mile ends right at the pavement. But you said you remember when you plowed there, you stopped right at the culvert. Well, they said to one year.
I was told to stop right in the middle of the bridge.
Yeah.
That was back in '98, and I was like,
Right.
"Yeah, ain't no way I'm stopping in the middle of
Yeah,
that." You know, in
yeah.
the middle of the winter.
As a
So
matter
I
of
pushed
fact-
through, but
As a matter of fact, the old man that lived where Sinclair lives, he had a fit. They graded the road or did anything.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're iffy up there. One person wants the road graded, the other one doesn't want the road graded. You know, you go up there. There's only 4 houses, but
somebody wants guardrails,
yeah,
somebody doesn't want
yeah,
guardrails.
they fight you back and forth. It's kind of complicated, but like I said, I'm just gonna.
I will say pushing snow across that bridge was pretty scary with no guardrails.
Probably a little bit, yeah, it's a deep drop
Back
off
in
on
the
that
day.
right side.
Yep.
But now it's not so bad. So, all right, and plowing. I know it's early. but I'm getting a lot of phone calls from plow people, wanna know if they have a route and this and that, and, so, people trying to plan what they're doing.
I like the contract we did last year. I think that was pretty decent.
I think it was too, I think it worked out well the way we did it last year, I just wanna make sure I can tell them what,
Reprint them with new dates and
have them sign them again. Alright, that's what I'm
How'd you
gonna
do it last year?
We had them sign a contract for a plow route. And that way you were able to hold them to certain specifications and make sure somebody's gonna get the route done, and
Yeah,
we can get him a copy of that contract. I don't have one right now.
I have one.
We'll get you
How
one.
did you pay him?
When they were done the job.
No, I know
Each
that,
week,
but I
but-
mean, you said they bid.
we're gonna offer the same incentive this year.
We didn't bid it last year. No, we just had them sign up for a contract.
Okay.
yeah, cause that's what we did last year, I don't know if it's gonna bother you, I don't plan on using graders to plow snow. I think they take too long, and then when they're done plowing, you gotta sit and wait for a sand truck to come. I was there 3 hours one time waiting for somebody who had a grader longer than everybody else, it just,
Yeah.
they do a nice job, they push it back way further than anything, but they take,
Yes and no, because I can point out exact places. In front of Almeida's was bad last year because of the snowpack we had. The corner on Smith Road next to Tom Potter's, because they swing so wide to make the corners,
Yeah.
that corner kept getting more like that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't getting pushed back.
just takes a lot longer, and it seems to.
Yep.
At the
You
end
know,
of a storm, I don't like sitting. Yeah, if you get enough people at the end of a storm, I don't like sitting
Yep.
around for 3 extra hours waiting for
Yep.
a plow truck or a sand truck. So,
So
and,
we'll look at that application too.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. Just let me know as soon as you can, because he seems like a good guy. And
You're gonna be able to train somebody for running the backhoe for loading
yeah, well, he's run backhoe
Saw
in the
that.
military and
EMT too. So
Yeah.
that's plus
yeah,
two.
and he like I said, I don't mind. There's times I gotta go check stuff, but
Sure.
I don't mind running the backhoe either myself.
Sure.
But if I need somebody, it's nice to have somebody that can run the backhoe. And like I said, Jordan's I got pretty good now, but just as he's getting ready to leave and go somewhere else because he's getting out of college.
Yeah.
So, that, the only other question I had for you was I don't know what you guys had decided on the fuel tank for, if you were just doing one combined or if you were just gonna do one for up there or not.
Yeah, ended up getting the whole idea got scrapped
All right.
during the budget process. So the money was never appropriated
All
for
right,
it.
that's what I saw. All right, so I saw it in the pre-budget, but I didn't see the other. It's all late on
Yeah.
that one. Just stays driving down in the middle of a snowstorm down
I agree. Yep.
to Mobile to get fuel, but
Yep. Again, maybe it should be presented this year on the budget.
yeah, cause like Jeff's got one over there. It's just like well, if it's combined, it's not big enough. But if it's just for up there, it's like a 300-gallon tank with a electric motor and a meter on
Yeah.
it, and it's like $500.
Yep.
It's a double line tank. It's perfect for what we need. You
Yep.
know, so.
That might be the way to go.
You know, but if they would, it's not obviously big enough for the fire department and the
Right.
rescue too, but
Can you get somebody to fill that tank every time you need it?
Yeah,
With
yeah.
road
How many gallons?
it's 300, 350.
Yeah. They got to be a 100-gallon.
Yeah, 100-gallon minimum.
Guess what the station
So
gets
before they come out, so. And that was the last thing I had on my list. I put some POs in here, I don't know. I need to get some speed limit signs from New England Barricade. I'm out of 25s, and I don't have any 40s left. We don't have many that are 40s, but they disappeared, it's just like all the signs in town, they disappeared. There's, for culverts, I need two 24-inch culverts for West Lebanon Road, this culvert that's rotted out. I need two 12 inches for a driveway culvert, and I need some 18-inch plastic for a culvert on River Road.
I was thinking too, with this marijuana festival happening on August
Oh, is it
22nd,
Yeah.
probably going to want to post the roads like we did last year.
We had bought those signs this time, earlier in the year, remember? So we're all set, we got plenty of no parking signs.
Okay. Question we were all discussing was whether it was better to, I think you wanted to put it in the post and leave them there, which I'm concerned about a liability issue there.
No more than any other signpost that's out there.
If there's no sign on it, I'm not sure.
Yeah, and the only thing is, I think about
Put a
that
reflector
is
on it.
I can drop a post and a sign up just as fast as it's gonna take me to get up and take the sign up and put it down. You know, put it up and then take it back down. Takes like 25 seconds to put a post in the ground, you know,
The
especially.
only thing I was thinking about was like if you go down to the Mainers ballpark down in Sanford,
Yep.
you know, it will say no parking by orders of the town, you know, chief of police or whatever it was. They're just those little
Yeah. Yeah.
cardboard, not
Yeah.
cardboard, but you know, paper stock,
Yeah.
card stock.
You said something about one time you could make them here.
Yeah, we could just do it right on the printer, print one and photocopy them with a card stock.
That'd probably be the way to go. I mean, if we put them up the Friday before, and
Run down to Herds, grab some steaks or something, or I don't know if you got some, but
yeah, we got a lot of old grade
well, you got
steaks
a
right
beer
up
too,
there. Yeah.
souls, yep.
Yeah.
We
So.
need might be quicker, easier, I don't know, I mean,
Yeah.
cheaper.
Yeah. Just easier too to rip out of the ground, but I mean, it's one night.
To pick
We
up.
can even do it that morning.
It's the 21st or the 23rd, isn't it, this year?
Oh,
I thought it said
I think
3
so.
days.
Oh,
3
really?
days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So, I mean, whatever, leave them up for the weekend.
Yeah.
They're temporary that way.
Mhm.
I'm just thinking somebody could run with a pickup instead of spending $1,500 to go.
No, absolutely. I could throw them in
That's crazy.
my pickup and go up there and do it. You know, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same way as last year. You're just gonna do it the side on her house, so they're not
I would-
interfering with traffic.
I would do it exactly the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had one little conversation with Sergeant Shapiro, but nothing intense. Nothing. He just he didn't know what was going on, so he's gonna do a couple phone calls on his end
Yeah.
and find out more.
Yep.
Other than that,
No, you're on.
Oh, so
Keep going.
I'm good. I'm good. That's all I had. I was just gonna give you this if you want.
you make him nervous, I guess.
Yeah, well, I thought you wanted something, so I fucking waited.
Is it public participation?
Do I have
huh?
that kind of face? I
No,
can't go
Don't forget
embarrassed.
No?
Yeah, I can give you a couple
Wanna
minutes.
do that?
Two
Okay,
minutes, we're
bring
running behind
2
schedule.
minutes.
Yep.
Okay, so anyway, I've been waiting for you to come in because you know we had a conversation. And you told me one way on the budget, and it was almost exactly the opposite that you
Yep.
told me you were putting back in. It was almost exactly
Yep.
that much overage, so that kind of doubles the difference. So you're about $14,000 difference than what you and I discussed was coming back. You know.
Yep.
So I was just wondering if you had any idea how
I'm looking. I got.
you were so far.
Well, I got detailed expense reports from Jeanette, and I'm looking at it, and I don't know. There's like $9,000 that in the last 2 months came out of my account. I don't know if it was priorly spent or what, but it wasn't on the last detailed expense reports that I got. That
So you
was
need to
gone.
still go over that?
I'm working on. I've got the one for the year, and I'm trying to figure out where. I always take out on. I have a thing, and I take out every week what I spend on my desk. You know, it's in the desk on a notebook. I deduct every week out of my account. What I had was pretty equal to what I was getting from her every week. So I'm trying.
And then
to
all
figure
of a
out-
sudden there's
it
a
was-
$9,000
yeah, so I'm trying to figure out
difference.
on that thing. I don't know. I'm working on it. It's a year of
When does that
spending.
go into
So
effect?
When you figure it out, you come back here
Yeah,
so
I'm
that
I'm
we
gonna be
can,
here every week, so I'll
We
see
gotta
it.
vote it.
So as
Did
soon
you
as
read
I
it?
see
yeah,
where
because you
my-
know it's not an animosity thing. It was
No,
just
as soon as
like,
I see where
wait,
my-
how could he have been like that far
No,
off?
as soon as I see where my error is, I will.
But I
let
think
you
you
know.
give
Appreciate
her an answer.
it.
I think he's giving you the answer, so he's gonna work on it and he'll
Yeah.
get back to you.
Oh yeah,
That's-
we're fine. That's,
Okay, so that's that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm good with that. I just wanted to explain it.
yeah,
You
we're
called me That
fine.
night, but you didn't say you wanted me to call back. You said if you can call me back tonight. It was like 10:30. It was my wife's birthday. We were out.
I'm sorry.
She wouldn't appreciate me being on the phone. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that's what.
No, Mary said, call Tommy up. And I said,
Yeah,
it's late. It's
yeah.
after 10 o'clock. She said, it doesn't matter.
No, I
Call
mean,
him.
I need you for 2 minutes.
Me?
All of you.
Okay.
Because I think you're gonna run over and you don't want me staying, right?
No.
Okay.
No. Whenever.
I'm good.
You done? Okay. Thank you for coming in.
Jeanette,
Thanks,
can you
Tommy.
Mail this for me.
Yeah.
There's a address
I will.
thing in the envelope
Okay.
that sticks on the envelope.
Yep.
Thank you
Make
very
it
much.
happen.
Thank you
I'll
guys.
put a
Thanks, Tommy.
copy in
Appreciate
there,
you coming in.
Thanks, Tommy.
So I'm just gonna grab you for 2 minutes to explain why Marcy's coming in tonight. Because I see you're running behind a little bit, and I told her I'd hang out at 5 o'clock. She's supposed to come in at 5.
Okay. So that's-
So if you, just in case you don't get time, I know you don't want me hanging around for too long. So Marcy had come to you guys a little while ago and asked you if she still had her sub hours. And in meaning that, does she still have her sub hours, is basically what was happening when she was under the school district, was that she would call in a substitute and get paid for those hours, which is against our policy. So I told her to come in and talk with you because I didn't think that that was your intentions when you were talking about sub hours, that you realized that she wanted to be paid for those hours as well. So I took off 3 hours last week that I didn't pay her for. So, you know, after your conversation tonight, if you decide that you're going to pay her, let me know. Just, you know, say okay to pay or decline on this, and I'll give this to the board chair. Is there any questions on why she's going to be here tonight? Because I know there's been some confusion.
Okay.
She has a substitute line. She can afford to have somebody come in and substitute, but it was her being paid for the hours. That was the question all along. Okay? Okay.
I'll catch up.
Yeah, I don't wanna discuss any deeper,
Yeah.
not being an executive, so.
Okay.